Hey, how you guys doing? I'm trying to catch up on some of my videos. Of course, we're down to the last week till Christmas, so I'm trying to get this video up prior to then. And I've been sick really bad, probably the last 2 weeks. So I definitely wanted to cover the iMac Pro, and I'm going to go over some specs really quick and give. There's actually three things I wanted to discuss. So you can get up to 18 cores, turbo boost up to 4.5 gigahertz, choice of the new Radeon Pro Vega graphic cards, up to 16 gigabytes video memory, memory up to 128 gigabytes, up to 4 terabytes, SSD drive, of course Thunderbolt 3, and of course the display is going to be a Retina 5K display. Okay, what it also seems nice as well is looks like they're using better cooling in this iMac Pro. Dual fans with bigger air vents, but we shall see. Usually the biggest problem with those kind of all-in-one computers and laptops is throttling, simply because the cooling's not usually adequate or very confined space, so often you'll have over longer periods of time going to have throttling. So, but we'll see. Hopefully everything works out great. There's three things people have been mentioning negatively, I guess, against the new iMac Pro. The price, some people think it way too much at almost $5,000, $49.99. But that goes along with comparing it with conventional PCs. It's often the same or even cheaper in many cases. And now, of course, I'm not talking about build it yourself. In fact, some of these parts you can't even get yet. They're not on the market. So, but remember when I talk about the Apple's computers, I usually compare them to a PC equivalent OEM and not build it yourself. Obviously, it's going to be much cheaper, simply because you provide the labor and your own support. Not typically what a lot of professionals want to do, so that's why they go with an OEM builder. So that was price is one people are worried about. Some people saying the iMac Pro is not professional simply because it's not the upgradability. Anytime we talk about iMacs, typically iMacs in their laptops aren't really the best to be upgraded. Even before the most you could really upgrade on an iMac anyway was the memory. They kind of taken that away, but of course you can take it to an Apple authorized service center and they can replace the RAM for you. I'm not more likely it may void the warranty in this particular case. So people saying upgradability doesn't make it pro. I concede. A lot of people out there, they don't want to mess with their computer. They'll often configure it beforehand. Sometimes I'll just max it out in many instances and then get Apple support or pay for the extra warranty. Of course, PC has their own equivalent warranty as well. So another thing they also been saying is the iMac Pro is simply a stopgap, considering they're redesigning a new Mac Pro. A lot of the pros didn't like the 2013 Mac Pro. It wasn't upgradable as well, which I could see in this instance. So they're saying it's a stopgap until the new Mac Pro comes out. But I think, of course, I do consider the iMac Pro a new category, designed for professionals with a price to match, of course. But I could see it's been definitely its own category, and yeah, they're coming out with that first. And I think the reason they're doing it is because, of course, they already have the platform for the iMac. They are redesigning the new Mac Pro, so it's going to take a while longer to do this. So, but once the new Mac Pro comes out, I mean, I think they're still going to continue to make the new iMac Pro. And in many instances, people even opt out having just maxing out a iMac rather than even getting a Mac Pro. So this gives them another option. So it's not saying that it's not pro or it's not a good computer at all. It's all relative. So give me your thoughts on the new iMac Pro. I definitely think it's a good computer out there. Another option for the professionals out there, whether you buy one or not. So another option.